Friends, this book is about money. Money plays a significant role in our daily activities. What we eat, where we sleep, and the kind of life we live all depend on money. Money is important. Some people say that money is what keeps the world spinning. I agree that money runs the world because money matters. That's why we can talk about it and help people develop a healthy perspective about money. We can show people how to grow their wealth even during tough economic times. We need to talk about wealth. We need to discuss why it's important to turn adversities into assets. We've all heard the saying, money isn't everything. Here's what I'd like to say, money isn't everything, but it is undoubtedly something very important. It's when times are tough and money is scarce that we truly understand its value. Money is an essential part of our lives. Without it, we cannot move forward in life. Money has become as vital as breathing. Living in this world without it is nearly impossible, and that's why we need to talk about it. Many people say money isn't important, but they say this because they either already have enough or at least know where their next meal is coming from. They don't fear losing their homes. However, if you don't have money for food and are worried about where you'll sleep, money becomes a very big issue. Those who genuinely don't care about money have either taken a vow of poverty or their religious teachings glorify living with less. That said, these responses are rare. After my seminars, almost 98% of the people I speak with are looking for ways to increase their income and improve their family's quality of life. If the love of money is the root of all evil, then the lack of money is the soil where the tree of evil grows. During tough economic times, we can clearly see how money, or the lack of it, can create immense anxiety and fear, driving people to do terrible things. A lack of money impacts every part of your life and lifestyle. When communities face financial hardship, every aspect of that community and its culture is affected. People spend less on entertainment, cut back on expenses, and no one is immune to the sting of financial crises. When people don't have money or are afraid to spend what they do have, economies and nations can buckle under the pressure. In difficult times, masks come off, revealing the wolves hidden in sheep's clothing during better days. A lack of money can have devastating effects on society. Money isn't everything, but it is incredibly important to life. Now, friends, imagine I take you to a large football stadium and tell you that somewhere on that field, $1 million is buried. Then I hand you a shovel. Would you be interested in digging? Most people would say yes. I believe that even though you have no idea where to start digging or how deep to go, most people would still be willing to dig for $1 million. After all, we've seen on reality TV that people eat worms and perform bizarre stunts just to win a jackpot. So, digging up a football field doesn't seem so bad. The point is, you're willing to go out and dig with the hope that there's a reward for your efforts. You must have the determination to keep digging and keep fighting for your dreams. To achieve your goals, you need to be resolute and hardworking. That's what life is all about. There are billions of dollars in the world with your name on them, waiting for you. But to get that money, you need to be determined, persistent, and willing to put in the work. Many people who start working toward their goals give up too soon because they lose the will or their focus shifts to a new idea. Sometimes a minor setback discourages them, and they give up. You must have the determination to complete every task necessary to reach the new goals you've set for yourself, no matter how much risk is involved. Taking risks can be scary, especially after experiencing setbacks, but it is an essential part of reaching your new goals. To turn adversity into opportunity, you will need initiative and effort to succeed. Initiative and effort always involve risk. No courage, no glory. No risk, no reward. Progress always involves taking risks. If you're afraid to leave first base, you'll never reach second base. Decide how badly you want to achieve your goal, and then dedicate yourself fully to it until you succeed. Remember, when adversity strikes, you must consciously decide not to view it as a problem but as an opportunity to learn. Focus on solutions and decide what action you will take in response to the challenge. Resolve to win, refuse to lose, and never give up. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Chapter 1. Maintain pressure, but don't panic. Financial challenges come into everyone's life at some point. I understand that these are not enjoyable times. In fact, they can be quite the opposite, painful. When financial adversity strikes, Whether on a personal or larger scale, it can stir a troubling sense of losing control that can unsettle your balance. This feeling is one that none of us enjoy. Along with losing control, the levels of pressure and stress rise. When you're broke, struggling, and hopeless, it's difficult to focus your mind and visualize a future where money is no longer an issue. When money acts strangely and change feels unsettling, the pressure increases further. But here's the good news. There is a solution, and it begins with your mindset. Pressure, in fact, can create diamonds in your life. However, it's essential to maintain the mentality that you will emerge stronger and better rather than weaker and bitter under pressure. Start thinking differently. Focus on what you want, not on what you fear or don't want. Whatever you concentrate on the most becomes your reality. Maintaining a winner's mindset is crucial. The first step toward turning adversity into an asset is shaping your mentality. Develop the mindset that you will find a way to win no matter what, and that when the dust settles, you'll still be standing tall. Most people fail in life because their mindset isn't aligned and they're not fully committed to their goals. Until you commit, there's always hesitation and room for retreat. But the very moment you dedicate yourself entirely, destiny begins to act. Unseen forces come into play, making things happen that wouldn't under normal circumstances. Courage holds magic and genius. Act on it now. If you want to be on the path to becoming a winner, the first step is aligning your mindset. Nothing in life is more powerful than the right mindset. Once you've established it, you're halfway there, you've won half the battle. Without the right mindset, little can be achieved. Build the mentality that you will not only survive but thrive. Build the mentality that you will find a way to succeed. Once your mindset is aligned, the rest becomes easier. Adopt the mentality that you will develop the willpower to win. This is not just important, it's absolutely essential. Your mindset is not only the driving force that initiates your journey, but also critical in the process of wealth creation, particularly during financial challenges. Everything depends on your mindset and the level of your determination. To achieve this, you need to be resolute. People often confuse determination with persistence because they are so similar. However, persistence is an action, while determination is an attitude. When the two align, dreams become reality. If you want to succeed, you must have a dream. You must decide to follow that dream, and you must make the firm decision that you will keep moving forward until that dream is realized, no matter what. Keep going until you achieve it. People often ask me about the title of my first book, Your Life Can Change in Just a Minute. They also ask if it's really possible to change your life in a single minute. I always say this: yes, you can absolutely change your life in a single minute. The minute you make a decision and start moving in a new direction, that's the moment your life begins to transform. You might not reach your destination in that very minute, but you can certainly change your course. The moment you adopt the right mindset and start walking toward that new direction, you completely alter your life. Chapter 2. Don't follow the crowd. Friends, many people follow the crowd, even if it's heading in the wrong direction. I travel a lot, and on one of my trips, I went to the airport. I needed to quickly check in my luggage and board my flight. It was a chilly winter day, so I went inside to the check-in area. But there was a long line. I knew that waiting in that line would mean missing my flight. I had to look for alternatives. I buttoned up my coat and stepped outside, knowing there's usually a counter for luggage checks outside. It was much colder, but the line outside was shorter. I quickly got my luggage checked and headed to catch my flight. As I passed the line inside, I noticed a young woman standing there, anxiously checking her watch, looking quite distressed. I stopped and asked her if everything was okay. She said she had been waiting in line for a long time to get her luggage checked. I asked her why she was in that line when there were other options available. Her reply: because everyone else is standing in this line. I called over a porter who had helped me earlier and asked if he could assist her. He checked her ticket and said, "It's too late. The flight has already left." She had missed her flight because she assumed there were no other options and chose to stand in line with everyone else. In life, don't just stand in line with the crowd. Look for alternatives. Jesus said, "If the blind lead the blind, both will fall into the ditch." I encourage people to explore options and make decisions that work best for them. Develop a mindset where you refuse to participate in things like economic downturns, depressions, or anything else by mere choice. Many people follow the crowd, even if it's heading the wrong way. At the very least, we should resist the status quo instead of blindly going along with it. Life is a battle. When you stop fighting for the things you desire, life starts giving you things you don't want. It's in these challenging moments that we either move closer to our goals and dreams or fall back into fear. The choice is yours. In such moments, we need to encourage ourselves to rise higher and jump back into the fight. If you have a group of people who uplift and inspire you, that's great. But sometimes the only person you have is yourself. That's why it's so important to learn the skill of positive self-talk. Make up your mind to fight relentlessly, kicking and screaming, and never give up. Don't fall without putting up a fight. In other words, I'm telling you that it's important to be bold, unreasonable, and rebellious. You must have the will to fight for your goals. Think about those who say they want to achieve their goals but act as if they'll only do so when it's convenient. Most people approach their goals this way. They only work toward them when there's no discomfort involved. This isn't how you achieve your dreams. You have to want it and be ready to fight for it. Chapter 3. Don't let pride poison prosperity. Friends, if you want to turn adversity into prosperity, it's crucial to move beyond your pride and make the decision not to let arrogance poison your success. The word pride is fascinating because we're all expected to have self-respect and dignity. But too much pride can stop us from achieving our goals and dreams. This is the point I want to emphasize. We all have some level of pride, but we also need to stay aware of how unchecked pride can change our perspective toward the world and limit our ability to seize opportunities for success. To turn a crisis into financial success, you need new ideas and actions. Because if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten. You have to do something different. To achieve greatness, you have to do things differently. Often, it's not a lack of ability that holds people back from success. It's their ego. Instead of listening to their hearts, they worry too much about what others will think. Ask yourself, did you give your best? Did you give it your all? Were you honest, full of integrity, and true to your commitments? Are you fulfilling your part of the pact with God? Life is a gift from God, and what you do with it is your gift back to Him. If someone is assigned to clean streets, they should clean them with the same dedication Michelangelo painted masterpieces or Shakespeare wrote poetry. Your work should reflect excellence to the point where others marvel and say, "Here lived a great street cleaner who did their job to perfection." Never let pride become an obstacle on the road to wealth, and don't let it poison your prosperity. Many people struggle financially and do nothing to improve their situation because they are too focused on maintaining a facade of success. They act as if everything is fine when, in reality, they can barely pay their bills. Big displays of wealth don't equal true prosperity. Don't let pride stand in the way of building your future. Some feel certain jobs are beneath them, fearing that doing such work will damage their reputation. Yet they struggle to pay their basic expenses. I believe any job that is moral and legal is honorable. Let me share the story of Wayne Huizinga, who refused to let his ego stand in the way of success. Wayne Huizinga earned his wealth by collecting garbage. Born during the Great Depression and raised in poverty, he began working for a family that owned a garbage company. After saving enough money, he bought his own garbage truck and started his own business. People mocked him for being a garbage man, but he didn't let pride stop him. He worked from 2 a.m. to noon collecting garbage, then spent the rest of the day knocking on doors to grow his business. Over time, he bought more trucks, hired more people, and eventually purchased his biggest competitor. His company, Waste Management, became publicly traded on the stock market, and he kept expanding. Wayne built tremendous wealth because he didn't let others define his potential, and he never let pride poison his success. Here's the truth. Don't let what others think of you stop you from working hard. Pride often paralyzes us, leaving us stuck, achieving nothing. It's crucial to make up your mind, keep pushing forward, and work hard. So what should we do? Anything. Just take action and keep moving forward. You can't sit back waiting for success to magically happen. Start over if you have to. Try again. Keep working toward your goals. Don't wait, or it might be too late. Remember, massive success is always the best revenge. Chapter 4 focuses on the power of thinking about tomorrow and its possibilities. The race doesn't always go to the fastest or the strongest. It's won by those who endure until the end. When things get tough and you feel discouraged, you need to look up and think bigger. See your situation from a new perspective and recognize the possibilities ahead. Don't stop out of fear. Don't abandon your dreams or goals. Instead, focus on the promise of tomorrow and better days ahead. Keep a positive mindset, an optimistic outlook, and a vision for a brighter future. Here's a 3-step formula to help you move closer to your goals. Think positive. To turn your setbacks into stepping stones, you must remain steadfast in your optimistic thinking. Never allow yourself to believe that you can't overcome a difficult phase. Take action. No matter how small, every step counts. Begin today and keep making progress. Stay persistent. Success isn't instant. It requires resilience and consistent effort. When life challenges you, embrace those moments as opportunities to grow. Keep moving forward, dream big, and turn every obstacle into an achievement. Do not let negative thoughts enter your mind. Negative thoughts may try to invade your mind, but ultimately, you are the one in control of your thinking. As Norman Vincent Peale, the author of the famous book The Power of Positive Thinking, once said, "You might not be able to stop birds from flying over your head, but you can certainly stop them from building a nest on it." Negative thoughts will swirl around your mind like those birds, but don't give them any importance. Stay positive, even if it means talking to yourself or encouraging yourself to do so. Cultivate a positive mindset because it will ignite your determination to keep fighting. Keep striving to achieve your goals. Think of hitting a rock repeatedly. With enough time and persistence, it will eventually crack. When that rock or obstacle in front of you breaks, you may not know if it was the last strike that shattered it or the cumulative effect of all the strikes. What matters is that you kept going, refusing to stop, give up, or lose heart. Believe in the power of your dreams. Dreams are the seeds of success. You must have a dream. Every success story I've ever read or heard emphasizes the power of dreams. The Bible says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." But what it doesn't say is that with a vision, people thrive. Dreams and goals are essential. They give hope for the future and even for the present. We all know that dreams and goals help us focus and create a game plan. But more importantly, they're crucial in tough times. Dreams have power. Hold on to them and draw strength from them. Remember, the tragedy in life isn't failing to reach your goal. The tragedy is not having a goal at all. The misfortune isn't dying with unfulfilled dreams. The misfortune is never daring to dream. The disaster isn't failing to grasp your ideals. The disaster is not having ideals to grasp. It's not shameful to aim for the stars and miss. The shame lies in not aiming for the stars at all. Failure isn't sinful, but aiming too low is. What are your goals? What are your dreams? Every tool you use today started as a thought in someone's mind. The phone you're holding was once just an idea before it became reality. Success always begins on the inside before it manifests outside. First comes the thought, then comes the object. If your dream is big enough, the challenges won't matter. Set goals that keep you moving forward. The Bible advises, write your dreams clearly so that whoever reads them can run with them. You need written dreams and goals, and you need to read them regularly. This will keep you focused on where you want to go and what you want to achieve. I don't make New Year's resolutions because they are often unwritten and usually forgotten by the end of January. But written goals? They empower you. If you want to create wealth, it's important to write down your dreams and goals and review them regularly. Another step in creating wealth is determining why you want to achieve your goals. First, you need a goal. But if you're truly serious, you'll go further. You'll identify compelling reasons to keep pushing until you reach it. When distractions come, these reasons will keep you motivated and focused. Maybe your reason is to buy a house for your parents, to give your children a better life than you had, or to pay forward the kindness someone showed you during hard times. I don't know what your reasons are, but I do know this. People with strong reasons for achieving their goals reach them faster and more effectively than others. Wanting to create wealth is a good goal, but if you can identify a powerful reason for it, It will make all the difference in your journey. Chapter 5. Be proactive. Do you have goals? Are they written down? Do you know your reasons, your why? If not, take a moment right now to answer these questions. Then, commit to taking the necessary steps to turn those dreams and goals into reality. There's a powerful saying, if you know your why, you can endure anyhow. Decide to find your why, and then start working toward it. Success will follow your footsteps. To transform your financial situation, it's crucial to be proactive. According to Stephen Covey, while all 7 habits are important, being proactive is the foundation upon which others are built. Being proactive means you take initiative. You don't just sit and wait for things to happen. Proactive individuals take responsibility for their future, actively working to bring their ideas and dreams to life. They don't sit back and hope for results. They get up and take action. This is the opposite of being reactive, which is waiting for external forces to create change. Reactive people often think, things are just the way they are and I can't change them. But proactive people, they don't wait for things to happen. They make them happen. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to stand out from the crowd. Work harder than your competitors and think further ahead. Commit to becoming clear about your goals and building your personal brand. As best-selling author and speaker Scott McKain once said during an interview, you only need to be 1% better than your competitor. Just a little extra effort can create extraordinary results. Remember, the horse that wins the race by an inch often earns 10 times more than the one that comes second. So, push yourself just a little harder. Success will reward you generously. I believe that you should speak positively about your life and circumstances, even when times are tough. Your language shapes your mindset, and your mindset influences how life responds to you. For example, never say, I'm poor. Instead, say, I am wealthy. I just face temporary financial challenges sometimes, but they are always short-lived. What you speak, you attract. Speak positively, and you'll invite positive changes into your life. Chapter 6. Be creative. The next step in transforming challenges into opportunities is to be creative. Creativity isn't just about thinking of new ideas, it's about acting on them. It requires intentional, thoughtful action. Start by brainstorming new approaches and perspectives, then create a plan to bring those ideas to life. You've probably heard the saying, when you need more money, it's not just a financial problem, it's often a creativity problem. This isn't just about money. It's about how you approach challenges. Creativity allows you to find opportunities where others see obstacles. It's what enables you to turn dreams into plans and plans into reality. Success isn't just for the lucky. It's for those who are willing to adapt their mindset, take initiative, and embrace their creative potential. While you can't always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond. Choose to develop yourself. Choose to act. And most importantly, choose to believe that success is within your grasp. Because when you commit to these choices, you'll discover what successful people already know. Success isn't just a destination. It's a way of life. The real challenge is not about money, but about ideas. Transforming your adversities into assets requires you to work towards becoming more creative. One of the secrets to building your wealth is to stay open to others' ideas and commit to networking with people who think big. Networking is essential. Henry Ford once said, I don't need to know all the answers. I just want to make sure I'm smart enough to surround myself with smart people and wise enough to listen to them and learn from them. I've learned that your network often determines your net worth. The people you associate with, the ones you engage in conversations and exchange ideas with, are they the kind of people who encourage, inspire, and energize you? Or are they the ones who discourage, drain, and stifle your creativity? You become like the company you keep, for better or worse. So, resolve to surround yourself with people who inspire your ideas and fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. These individuals can significantly impact your ability to turn adversities into opportunities. Your network will undeniably help you enhance your net worth. In life, it's not just about what you know. It's also about who you know and who knows you. This is why building a network of people who know you and understand what you can do is vital. Studies show that during tough times, 90% of jobs are secured through personal connections. People get hired not just because of what they know, but because of whom they know, either directly or through their network. There's an old saying that between any two people in the world, there are only 6 degrees of separation. However, in the age of social networking, I believe this distance is even shorter. The key is to build and nurture relationships. You must focus on speeding up your networking efforts, especially during challenging times. Be eager to develop relationships and expand your network before you need them. To transform your adversities into assets, it's essential to expand your network and work towards forming strategic partnerships. I encourage you to resolve to reach out to the people in your network and see how you can help them. The best strategic alliances are mutually beneficial. Chapter 7. Become prayerful. Friends, the final step is actually the first step. It is the most crucial one, becoming prayerful. I found that prayer changes circumstances and fills you with hope. A study by the American Psychological Association states that people with faith tend to live longer lives. When I speak to people over 90 or 100 years old and ask them the secret to their longevity, I often hear this surprising answer: keep faith and trust in God. Years ago, I learned that if you want to know how to do something, ask someone who has already done it and learn from them. While prayer is the most important step, I've deliberately placed it last because many people misinterpret religious texts, thinking that prayer alone is enough. They believe they don't need to take any other action because their prayers will solve everything. However, the Bible clearly states that if someone doesn't work, they won't eat. It repeatedly encourages people to pray and then get up and work. This is why I've intentionally left prayer as the final step, to motivate those who might be waiting for God to drop help into their laps to take action themselves. The Bible says, "Faith without works is dead." Over the years, I've encouraged my friends and clients to understand the 3 keys to success: faith, focus, and persistence. You must have faith that you're going to live your dreams and achieve your big goals. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. In other words, faith involves hope and the belief that your thoughts and dreams can become reality. It means walking and moving forward with the confidence that good things will come from your efforts. This belief empowers you to work with passion and persistence to make your dreams come true. Things will happen, and you will see things in your mind that have not yet materialized. Faith is the opposite of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real, while faith is finding answers in the heart. God tells us to have faith, and if we have genuine faith, even as small as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. If you are about to do incredible things in your life and achieve massive success, faith will be essential. After faith comes focus. Success is not about magic spells. It's about focus. You must concentrate on your dreams and goals. Don't let the noise around you distract you from your direction and purpose. That's why I keep emphasizing the importance of goals. Take time to think about them, write them down, and read them regularly. From the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, most people are bombarded with advertisements and messages that can distract their focus away from their goals and dreams. This constant barrage can pull you away from your direction, like a siren song. Sometimes you need to stop, turn off the world's noise, and take a moment to focus entirely on your dreams and goals. Next comes dedication. This step involves actively going through the process of professional growth. I say going through the process because it's part of life's circle. Every task you undertake has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Whatever work you do it with full passion. Your work should be so exceptional that you feel proud of yourself. Then watch how success starts walking toward you. So, friends, we'd like to end today's amazing audiobook summary here. If you enjoyed even a little bit of this audiobook, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Keep watching my videos. Stay healthy. Bye.